Hi guys, it's Mark from Mindfrontiers. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. Anyway, so what I'm going to talk to you today is a little thing that I've found starts to work. People have negative emotions, whether that's be from society, from social media, from what they see on the television, how they think about themselves. Whatever the cause of the negative emotion, even though our thoughts create our emotions, which are it's an internal representation. How can we deal with negative emotions such as anxiety, depression, sadness with things that are around us? Well, for one thing, people say, oh, well, it's raining today and look at the weather. Well, yeah, look at the weather. So imagine that your sadness is the cloud and be the wind and blow it away. Or imagine that every thought that you have with the rain is just dripping down and washes away down the gutter and into the ocean. For other people, because everybody's different, some people are visual, some people are a feeling type based, some people are auditory based. Use what is around you. I worked with one young lad who had sensory difficulties and autism. Now he didn't have a lot of comprehension, but what he did have was the ability to tell me what the problem was. And I knew that his problem with his anxiety was auditory based. It was a noise based. But because he didn't have the comprehension skills to understand different techniques, I used the TV. I got him to set his anxiety levels to the volume of the TV. And then I physically got him to turn the TV down. And in that way, it turned his anxiety levels down because he was doing something physical to turn it down. So what I'm saying to you guys is use what's around you. Some people like a good book. So imagine yourself in the book. If you've got a negative emotion, what's your favourite character in the book? What would they say to you at that point when you're feeling down or depressed? So if you can imagine what they're doing in the book, and they're going to respond to you and give you some support and some emotional happiness, then that's got to be a good thing, hasn't it? If you can use that and use what's around you, there's many different things that you can do. It can be the TV, it can be a book, it could be a game that you play. So some people like playing games. Well, what sort of game do you like playing and what do they do? If you can associate doing something that makes you feel happy and getting rid of the negative emotions by using what's around you, like a video game where you're going around and you're beating all the bad guys up. Well, the bad guys can be the emotions, so you're getting rid of the emotions. You're dealing with the emotions with the things that are around you. Some people find that ironing or housework can help with negative emotions. So for example, if you're ironing, your crease could be the bad emotion. So let's just crease it away. Iron it away. Get rid. Whatever the negative emotion that you've got, the more flexible you can be, the more adaptable you can be, the better results you're going to have at getting rid of those negative and unwanted emotions. So use what's around you, guys. I have used the cloud with some children, and that works quite well. So I say to them something like, well, if your sadness or whatever it might be, it's important to name, for children, to name the emotions, because often they don't have the understanding what the emotion is. So let's say, for example, this emotion is anger. So name the anger. So this anger, point to a cloud. If this anger was a cloud, what type of a cloud it will be? And often you'll get a response like, oh, well, it's a thundercloud with lightning and it's making lots of noise. And so then what you do is you add some humour to the negative emotion. So by adding an emotion on the top, changes the emotion underneath. So if you're adding humour to anger, you're changing the anger. So then you add the humour by saying, let's play a game. How can we play a game? Well, let's play the game of be in the wind and add in the humour and say, how far can you blow that cloud? And you will find it will change the anger or the sadness or whatever it might be. And then it'll either get rid of it, if you can visualize to get rid of it, or you can send it off in a rocket ship, whatever it might be. If you can get rid of it, job done. If you don't get rid of it and there's still some there, you've taken the intensity away. If you take the intensity away, you can look at it rationally and go, well, actually, I would do this next time and I would do this next time. And therefore, you're developing a strategy to deal with it in the future. So, it's just a quick little tip, guys. It does work. Try it out. Leave me some comments. I'd love to see what your comments are. So try it out. If it doesn't work for you, let's try and adapt and do something different. But I'm pretty sure it will work for you. So leave your comments and please like and subscribe to my Facebook channel, my YouTube channel. And nice to see you guys, and I'll speak to you again soon.